Hold on, just give me a second. I'm just checking something real quick. Shouldn't take that long, really. Things might be low, but there is a reason behind it. So that way I can get better quality. So that way you guys won't just see blurriness. And what I mean by blurriness is whenever I'm moving the camera and whatnot. But anyways, hope you guys... Hopefully you guys enjoy this later. So, might as well go ahead. And what I'm going to do is... I'm actually using a controller for this. Because I tried doing keyboard and it just... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and restart. But I already know the... I already know on how it goes. There is a way that I could pretty much sprint right now, so that way I can go ahead and get to where I was.
Old Witcher, gosh.
Just gonna try and skip all of this so I can go ahead and get to where I was.
What you killing mom? I'll see. You've got think that we.
Well,
I'm better not. Of course.
Here we go.
Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing?
There we go.
Through your
Sprinting.
mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Just a little turnaround.
And it
I'm that
young.
by
See,
neck.
Well, fine. Stop. What do you think?
should work.
Here we go with combat.
Draw your sword,
One of the main
Geralt.
things that I need.
Any last words?
Quick counts. 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow
Bam.
when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Siri. Footwork. Remember.
Just gonna go ahead and get this over with, so that way I can kind of get used to it.
Parry. Siri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle.
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter strike!
Maybe the storm's coming.
Who's next?
Slice your jugular.
Sliced your jugular.
Now, you
Back off.
To bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen.
Bam.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see what. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
You want to see sparks fly, huh?
See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on.
Back off.
See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy the
I
rhythm.
messed up. I'm pressed the
Time
wrong
for
one.
Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Bam.
Ugh. I Taxi can really muddle the mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
You say that, and yet you're moving right now.
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
And bam.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Just gonna skip everything until I hit to where I was last episode, or last stream on The Witcher, whatever you want to call it.
Take Dawn.
Rather. So,
Wait.
didn't over.
Stop.
We're good.
What's this?
That's
Ah,
back on.
tooth. Wait. Shit.
There you go. Bam. You know, I've asked a lot of people if I should play this, or if I should live stream this. I've asked a lot of people that. Bam. Gotcha, get out of here.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
So, anyways. Alright, give me a sec. Yep, sorry.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going. We going? Help me! Help! God provide.
You're a You don't.
And they
They all back to.
you
Yeah.
no. There's this up.
So, a griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Perhaps monsters crazy sometimes.
Men too. We need to watch ourselves.
Beg you,
No,
Woken.
Mm-hmm.
Bran,
a lot.
Master.
Looking for. And
I've not.
Yeah.
Plenty.
thanks.
Master, only.
If so, help you, Ben.
Please.
Then I'll ask.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure.
I'm looking for someone.
And we
Out of my...
Raven. Which way?
don't know. Boy,
Once more, there are 4 factions.
For what?
Factions!
Looking. Not.
2
Fuck. Can we
Yennefer.
never...
Yeah.
How do you...
Water.
And run?
It.
You see? Guess.
Aye. Before.
Get to the...
And they'll.
Where?
At the.
Where to? Thanks.
We.
Done.
Mm-hmm.
Then.
Haven't...
Course. Horse.
Done.
Faster.
See you guys later.
Looking for trouble.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be...
Where is he? Where did he leave? Did he leave?
Giddy up.
Guessing he left.
Make way. Such a wash.
Here we go. Dang. Gotcha, boy. Get out of here. Okay.
Let's go.
Heard of the Flyhead Brigade?
Slow now. Whoa.
Millet.
I look...
You look
dead.
a witch. Captain.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is to the top. Stop.
Goltais Griffin is on.
We must requisition the sheriff. How much? What? Look at my. These are. You will get. Nice.
Fair. Geralt of Yennefer.
That it.
Haven't...
There it.
It's a...
It's kept. Yes.
meaning...
I just.
I'll need...
Buck. No. Go to.
Need... They won't.
Mizla.
Tamir.
Here we go.
Esu.
Now we are back to where we were in the beginning.
Make way.
There we go, fast travel.
Out of my way.
Where you at?
Whoa, Master Witcher.
Yeah, here we are.
Faster. What happened?
Monsters. Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you. I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Alright, here we go. Finding the box.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Powder. Following the tracks. Does he see me? I can't tell if he sees me. One of those things. Yeah, I think he sees me. Yeah, they see me. Jeez, dude. Whew, buddy. Didn't mean to do that. Monster liver.
Here's the cart. An arrow. Didn't mention this. Interesting. I should take a look around. Cart's riddled with arrows.
Me personally, I cannot wait for them to go ahead and put him in the Dead by Daylight. Here it is, the box. And the box.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
What's this?
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Here we are.
Oh, and you find the box?
See through your lies.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better writer than you are a liar.
Dang.
Let's go.
Come on.
Got him. Just one hit.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Gilmer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live, and fight once more for a free North.
Yeah, sorry, sorry, I gotta turn you in.
I'm taking you to the Nilfgaardians. You're a murderer, not a soldier.
And you're a traitor. There's a scaffold out there with your name on it.
Hey, soldier. Waiting on a late transport by any chance?
What? Yes. Corporal Lifnitz set out to command headquarters for medicine. He has yet to return, though he was due back several days ago.
Medicine's here, in this box. And this is a 3-in-1. Liar, thief, and your corporal's murderer.
Plow yourself, mutant.
Mutant.
Captain Peter will see to him. And you, Nordling, deserve our thanks. The medication will not save our men's lives, but it will ease their dying.
Your soldiers. What's the ailments?
Your soldiers falling sick? What with?
I do not know. I do not ask. Those who take an interest are usually sent straight to the front.
Got a reward coming my way?
Gotta say, I was kind of counting on a tangible token of gratitude. A golden, clinky one, in fact.
I thought you acted from conviction, not greed. But if that is not the case, here. So you'll remember and tell others that Nilfgaard is generous with those who serve it willingly.
Here we go. Where you? Oh, I was about to say, where you at, Roach?
faster.
Kings do the fighting.
Oh! Stop!
You violated the law.
Gods lie above, Emperor far away. That Griffin's real
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin, do that?
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
I'll kill the Griffin. No more victims after that. I could try to help her.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for Buckthorn.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the Griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Captain Peter actually does. Nilfgaard values order.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First I'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Here we go. Now I gotta go ahead and find Buckthorn and something to go ahead and
The plague!
dose a swallow potion. Okay, so brew. Okay. Where can I actually look that? Oh shoot, didn't mean to do that. How do I? No, wrong one. There it is. There we go. Alchemy. I already know about this. Potions. Swallow. Here we are. Okay, so I need Dwarven Spirit, Calendine, and Drowner Brain. Doesn't she sell any of those?
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find...
Alright, first off, alchemy. What was it? Dwarf spirit and Clendine. Clendon? Clendine. Okay, first off, let's see if they have. Let's see if she has any of that. Okay, so she has the Dwarven spirit, which I could. I'm just gonna buy one, because isn't that all I need is just one? Yeah, I just need one. Next, I need to go ahead and get 5. I could buy that? There we go. And now I need to find Drowner Brain.
Farewell.
Now the real question is, where can I find that? The only thing that I can think of is going back over here to where, whenever I was doing that one quest to where I had to bring in that, I guess you could say murderer. Because there was drowners over there. Whenever I was looking at looking for the box. Let's say someone or somewhere over here. I think it's over here would be good. Not sure though. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do the Witcher senses. That drowner? That's a drowner. Hopefully they actually have the brain that I can do. Shoot. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Get out of here. Sweet. I need the Drowner Brain. So the thing is that I don't know where to find the quote-unquote Drowner Brain. I found it! I say I don't know where to find the Drowner Brain. Next thing you know, I automatically find it right there and then. Hold on. Might as well go ahead and make it then. I know. Here you go. Now I can make the swallow. Bam. Now I can go ahead and go to, what's her name?
Make way! Damn dear, stick the bark off the trees again.
There we are.
Yes?
Got a potion for Lena.
Got a potion for Lena.
Lena.
Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting his name's go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
You gave me Food. Alright, learn new abilities. Here we are. Empty slots. I normally go for the combat. Bam. And then next thing you know, I have to choose one. Bam. There we go. Where's the I was about to say, where's Roach at? I'm gonna go ahead and find the person real quick, and then I'll do the buckthorn. There.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Alright,
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
here we go. Yo!
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
More dangerous than wolves? Come on.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Sounds
Wolves
like me.
hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
Where'd you find the Nilfgaardians' bodies?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You're a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Why not?
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines. Too late. Attacked another one.
Here we go. All dogged. See ya. Nice. You gotta love it.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before. Well, a long time ago.
The Nilfgaardians. Where'd you find them? Before what?
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Won't press you.
Don't have to then. So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. Was here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
TMI. I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Not the first Griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Here we go.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians probably.
Nope. Repair kit, definitely. Taken off. More than likely it's all the way up here. Woohoo!
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
There we are.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse, dog, human. A few months' worth.
Here we are.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male.
Examine the wounds.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Determine age.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
Determine type.
Thick shaft, dense barbs. Royal Griffin.
And step away.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Gotcha, boy. Let's go. And now your boy needs to find some buckthorn. Roach.
Think Those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Damn deer, strip the bark off the trees again.
I'm not gonna do that side quest yet. Didn't mean to. I always do this because why not?
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing in the window, peering at the goings on. He must have been, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. I sees you listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn.
You know, personal space is very important.
Dark, but I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Truly a fascinating tale. Interesting. Then what happened?
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. For come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan.
And
For
your
old
pan.
Black with sort's not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well, that he's lying there.
I'll find him.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Fire. Easy as pie. Rotten flesh. Definitely not picking that up. Hunting. I'll take all. I already know if there was a way that I could skip all this, I would already. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Voice correct.
A corpse. Explains the stench. Cracked monocle.
Silver monocle.
Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
No, I'll do what steel plates, let's do all. Found the pan.
Documents. Almost entirely burnt.
Burnt paper.
A few pieces still legible.
Found the pan, have ye?
I did. Actually, might as well go ahead and read it. Even though I'm not technically reading it. I'm just looking at it.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Yes, I got the pan.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And now he's dead.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. deep so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
Fry up a nice white fish for supper.
Alright. Now it's time to go ahead and do that buckthorn. Hold on, glossary. Just gonna go ahead and do that because there. Let's dive in and get some of the buckthorn. There's one. Oh wait, that was it?
I know I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
I was expecting a little more.
Faster.
Sits in the old oak tree. Here inside and devilish. Light! It's you! It's what I'm home.
What the fuck am I to...
It's raining and pouring and Vermeer's roaring.
I know what I know.
It's Durban now. D-E-R.
Looking for trouble?
Good man. Whose feet
Slower.
By the wood. Boy in Climmix. Good lad, Master Witcher. No he...
Yes, yes.
Talk
this
to
Wolf.
Vesemir.
We venture out to inspect his grain any... Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I've accepted contract for the Griffin.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two Witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got some information about the Griffin. Got some buckthorn already.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Got some information about the Griffin.
Learned some things. It's a male. Had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Let's go.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Alrighty, Roach. It is time to go ahead and... Thunderbolt? Guessing it was Thunderbolt. There. Time to head over there.
Don't you look at me.
stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
We can start.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Here we go.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
Crossbow.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Took you for a traditionalist. Gambling. Well, well.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Hmm.
Watch out! It's about to dive!
I'm missing every shot. I say I miss every shot, and there we go.
What now, you piece of filth? Who's next? Damn!
Got him.
It's fast!
Well, I mean, it's like a boss battle. Of course it's gonna be fast.
Don't let it get away!
Nope, I already know that he's over here. Got him. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come on, come on, come on. Just one more shot. Bam. See you later, buddy. Let's go.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Live and learn.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Could. We're Might as well take all. Here we go.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
No, I've already tried it. Thing just goes ahead and disappears.
Oh!
Don't need to worry about the wolves anymore.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
What the hell is this?
Rye.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you'll never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Okay.
No, no, by the gods, no!
Whoa. Okay then.
What?
No more Captain Nice Guy?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Killed the griffin?
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat.
You do have a point.
Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Take it. Alright, character. Didn't mean to do that. Suns and Stars. I think I'll go with the Ignite for signs. Melt armor. Yeah, I think I'll do that instead. But anyways, might as well go and save. Anyways, gonna go ahead and I guess you could say end it here. Let me just go ahead and put it on something. There we go. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you want me to keep doing this, then go on ahead. This will stay as a normal video, so don't worry about it. Next video, I don't really know. I might actually do a speed run of the second Left 4 Dead 2, or I might play something else. It's one of the two. Anyways, hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, even though that was still kind of short, but yet again, it is a lot longer than the first one, the first episode. I also might, if not, I also might actually do Dead by Daylight. I'll try one more time to see if it actually kicks me out again. If it kicks me out again, then that means that something might happen. Something happened to where I can't really stand it. Maybe the bandwidth. Maybe it's the internet on my side. Maybe it's the servers on theirs. I don't know. But like I said on my past live streams, just wait until June and you will see something very interesting. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Don't worry, this will stay as a normal video. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace.